Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Smart Cubing. I actually got 3 comments. One of them said a cube and the other two said a 2 by 2. So I decided to do a 2 by 2 video. Today I'll be teaching how to solve a 2 by 2 Rubik's Cube. In comparison to our normal 3 by 3 Rubik's Cube, the colors are all the same. All the colors are same. The color scheme is totally same. That is white opposite yellow, red opposite orange, and blue opposite green. So the only difference is that here there are only corner pieces, whereas here there are edge pieces and the center pieces. So it will be easy to solve the 2 by 2 cube than the 3 by 3. So let's begin. Before you solve the cube, you have to shuffle the cube. So I think this is enough. Okay, let's do it a bit. Yeah, now it's fine. Then what you have to do is, first we used to solve the cross in our 3 by 3 cube. So first we used to find the center piece and then solve the white cross. So here you no need to solve the white cross as there are no edge pieces and center pieces, and as there are no center pieces you can't know where to place these pieces. So what you have to do is just look for a face which has white in it and then bring all the white pieces to its places, no matter however, but bring all the white pieces. So see all the possible situations. So this piece can go here like this, but this will get messed up. So I'll bring it to side and then bring it to its place like this. Just do all the possible situations. So this is like here, and I can just move this and bring it like this, and then the other piece is over here. So what I can do is I can do it like this, but this piece will get messed up. So what I have to do is just hide this piece over here, so this will get preserved, and no matter whatever you do here it will not get messed up. So it was like this. I will just move to the side so that it gets preserved, and then bring this up and then bring this to its position. So that solved the white face, but not the sides. To solve the sides you need to look for a piece which is already solved like this. So for me red has been solved, and you need to know the color scheme. So that's white opposite yellow, red opposite orange, and green opposite blue. So for that what you have to do is you no need to know the full color scheme, you just need to know that white opposite yellow. So those two you should know always. What you can do is to know the color scheme, what this face will be and what this face will be. You just see the matched color. So this has been matched, and to this blue is attached. For you any color may be attached. So for me here blue is attached. So as this has been matched completely and there is blue over here, so this face will be blue. And over here as green has been attached, so this face will be green. Just like our normal 3 by 3, where if we hold the red color like this facing, when white is on top and our red line is faced, so towards the here as you can see this green has been matched, and towards the other side blue has been matched. So as we have now know that this should be blue piece as this has been matched. So see the white piece which has blue in it, so this has blue in it. So what you can do is just bring it like this, but that will mess our red pieces. So what you can do is, as we did to match these, so that we made this being a side and then brought this up in our previous situation where it was like this and we can't bring it like this, so we preserved them on our side and then brought this up and this. So the same way we have to do here also. So keeping the salt straight at back, and we have to preserve them by sending them to some other side, not here, as you can see that this will messed up, so we have to send it to the other side, then bring this down. And if when you bring this down, make sure to get back them to its position. And as you can see now, this piece has been separated from our white, so bring this piece where it has to go. So this piece has to go here, so bring this there. And now what you have to do is you have to do this, but that will mess our piece there, so we don't want that to mess. So what you have to do is just again preserve, just bring to the side and preserve it, not the other way. To remember that, what you can do is see that this has to go over here. So what you can do is, if this is in its, if the white piece is in the right side, you have to push it towards the left side. So just remember it like that way. So the white piece is in our right side over here in our front, which is, this is right and this is left. So we have to push it towards the left because the white is in the right, and then bring this down, replace it with our correct piece and back up to its place. So what did it is, it didn't miss any other pieces, it just replaced our piece. As you can see that this piece should go over here. What you can do is, so you can't bring it like this, so we have to bring it like this so that it matches. So now our piece is in our left side, so we have to push this to our right side, bring this down, match it and back up. So that solved our entire white face. So no need algorithms for this, you just have to remember only one algorithm, which already did it in our 3x3 cube, that is afterwards. So for the white face, you no need to know any algorithm. So our white face is solved. After solving the white face, as usual, you have to make sure the white is facing down. Before I move on, I want to tell you another situation where after you solve the white face, you can see that none of the pairs has been matched. At this time, what you have to do is you have to move the pieces diagonally. So for that, what you have to do is just bring this, so separate any one of the pieces, like bring this down, come to its side and then back up. Separate any one of the pieces as we did earlier, and then see which colors it has. So this has red and blue in its sides, being the white. So see where red is there. So this is, red is over here and grey and blue is over here. So this is red and blue. Red and blue is over here. So the piece should go over here. So we have to move these pieces diagonally. So then as usual, bring the piece where it has to go. It has to go like this so that it matches. So as usual, if this is in our right side, we'll move left, bring this down, back to its place and then back up, and then automatically this will remove its place. So bring this to its place where it has to go. You can't move it like this, you have to move it like this. So this is in our left side, bring it to the right, bring this piece down, move to its place and then back up, and that solved our entire white face. So after solving the white face, make sure the white is facing down like this, and see any yellow pieces are there on top. So for me, one piece is over there, so the other piece are not, they are flipped. So what we used to do in our 3x3,
we used to do this r prime d prime r d r prime d prime r d prime d prime r d r prime d prime r d r prime d prime r d
r prime d prime r d until the piece which we use, until the piece gets to its place. The same way we have to do here. So this piece is in its place, this piece is in its place, so we don't need to do for that, we have to do for these three. And then take any of these pieces. I suggest you to take the next to the face which has been solved. So either take this or this. So I'm taking this. Don't take this because it's diagonal and it will be tough to do. So take the pieces which are to its sides. So I'll take this piece and do the r prime d prime rd. So that is r prime d prime rd, r prime d prime rd, r prime d prime rd, r prime d prime rd. Then move the top layer. Don't move the entire cube. Just move the top layer, and you can see that white has been meshed. Don't worry, that has not been meshed. If you move the cube, it will get messed up. So don't move the cube. Be in your place, and then move the top layer and repeat. So r prime d prime rd, prime rd, r prime d prime rd, r prime d prime rd. And now you can see that yellow piece in its place, and still our white has been meshed because our one piece is not flipped. So bring that to its place, and then r prime d prime rd, prime rd, r prime d prime rd, r prime d prime rd. And as you can see, our yellow face is solved, and magically the white face is still not messed. That's because we did it right. Don't do it diagonally, do it to its sides. I suggest you to do towards the right and not towards the left of the piece. I suggest you to start from the right side, r prime d prime rd, all those. So then after doing the yellow face, you have to check for the pieces which has been matched like this. So for me, red has been matched. What I will do is just match the entire face to the bottom layer. So it was like this. And our other piece where red is, so I will match it to its face. And you can see that only these two pieces need to flip. For that, we have to do the algorithm which we already did in our 3x3 in our previous videos. So that is holding the solved state at the back, and then do this algorithm. That is right prime, front, right prime, back, right, front prime, right prime, back, right. As you can see, our cube has been solved. The other situation is when you have completed the yellow face and the white face is solved, and when you have to solve these pieces and you can't find any pieces matched. So none of the pieces are matched. So at that time you can hold any of the cube. I mean, anyway, however you want, you can hold the cube, but white should be facing up, and do the algorithm twice. So there is right prime, front, right prime, back, right, front prime, right prime, back, right. If you do it once, you can see that one of the pieces has been matched. So match the entire face by just turning the top layer, and then keeping the matched face at the back, and do the algorithm again. So it is right prime, front, right prime, back, right, front prime, right prime, back, right. So that solved the entire cube, and just match the pieces so that it's solved. And here you go, you have successfully solved the 2x2 Rubik's Cube, and the algorithm will be given in the description. You can check, and if you have any doubts, watch the video again, and still if you have any doubts, mention your doubt in the comments section below. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell for future updates, and tell me in the comments which should I solve the next, or what should I do in my next video. Thank you.